It's Mario Kart 8! Featuring new courses, Waluigi Pinball, Bobby Moynihan, Keenan Thompson, Mario, Space Toad, the 1968 New York Yankees, and your host, Cock! Actually, no, the host is just George Jetson. I know, it's funny. Like, listen, you don't even need to, like, have good jokes or anything clever or anything. Just end the joke with a punchline like cock and instantly hilarious. No need for a setup and payoff. Even though there is quite a bit of payoff if you put the work into it. Anyway, I'm gonna play some online. It's just me. Weirdly, I have not since the COVID. I've not been in the mood to do group calls, which is why I uploaded my TF2. It was just me. Soon. And I do enjoy my mods and other streamer friends quite a bit. But today I'd like to just do Mario Kart alone. Oh God, what are these tournaments? I'm just gonna create a tournament. How do I delete this stuff? Delete Finnaboing, please. But yeah, I'll make a tournament for, you know, if you want to join in, that's fine. The name will be public. Choose an icon for the tournament. All right, icon. Piss for charity. Yeah, that was a fun name. You know, the next Mission Impossible has a stunt from Tom Cruise where he just encases himself in a cube of piss. I mean, there's lightning out right now in real life. It could have been fun to do like piss lightning, like grease lightning. Give me another word. Like I need two words. Lightning cock? No. This is public. You can't be weird. Lightning clam. Oh my God, chat is huge right now. Huge chat. I don't know how to fucking read all this. Lightning slop. You know me, chat member. You knew I would like the word slop. $150. No teams. Normal items. No comm. All vehicle. Smart steering? No. Do I just do daily? How do I make this so that anyone can join the tournament now? Join it now, Walter. Do I just do... not daily, so then what? Fixed period? Put smart steering on. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Make start and end time period 30 minutes that aren't right now. So maybe like this should be active, right? This will know the other way around. That's AM. But it will have already started. Why does it have to be so complicated to just start a tournament? Vinny, that's military time. I know, but it should be active. See, if I do it like this, doesn't that mean that now it's active for 23 hours? We'll try it. Group shuffle. Don't shuffle. We'll do 8 races per tournament. Player rating, any rating, open to everyone. Vinny, put it on shuffle. Join lightning slop, everybody. Oh, I can't edit it. Here's my champion. Is there no way to select a map? Like, I want to select the maps. Why is this random? Not on tournaments? Because you're doing it wrong. Don't do a tourney. Okay, so then what should I do? So Chad's joining a tournament that can't be joined. Or you can join it if you want. I won't be there. There's an option for just DLC tracks. The stream is a mess already. You bet it is. I don't know what to do though. Why is it so complicated? Picking the map is only with friends? Wait, who's that? I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Wrinkly Newt. Of course it is. Wrinkly's on top of this. It's just me and one other person. We're gonna just do some races. Listen, whoever wants to join that's on my friends list, feel free. Jesus has joined. Teams, no teams, normal items, no comm. All vehicles, 4 races. We could do like 4. All vehicles. Prime. Is this a Limes parody? That's hacker? How did a hacker get into my server? I get it. It's lime-alicious, but crime-alicious. Jesus. Vinny, how are you feeling? I'm not too bad. Someone should, like Jesus, just shot off into space. Oh, it's Dave. And it's the new Joker. You wanted the Joker, baby. I still can't believe Joker movie is going to be a musical. You can't set it so that friends of friends can join, right? Base will join in a bit. Okay, well we can get started with like 5 or 6 people. And then after I check out some of the DLC courses, I will do tournament. I'll jump back into that tournament and we will torn. So let's just check out some of the new courses first and then we'll do some stuff. Friends of friends can join. Oh, that would fill up the room. Where are you going? Why is it that someone has to leave into space before someone can join? We lost the Joker. Hi, Neri. I'll give the Joker 1 more minute. 60 seconds. Also, new Beavis and Butthead. I saw the first episode. It made me laugh a number of times. The fuck, dude? Why this keep happening? It's still Neri. Oh, it's the same person. Okay. It took me a minute there. All right. Well, we can just race with 5 people and... we'll see where it goes. New York Minute. I built a Lego New York postcard. It was only 15 bucks. It was a good deal. It was nice though. It's like a mini build. Great. I mean, I love calamari desert. I actually like calamari. It's one of the only fish-related underwater objects I do eat. But this was a favorite on the N64. And now we watch as Vinny is terrible. This pack of DLC courses seems to be way better. Like good course selection, got a completely new level. You got New York. You got... I mean, New York is canon in the Mario universe. I don't know if it still is, but it was in the 80s when I was growing up. There's an episode called Flatbush Koopa. Flatbush is a Brooklyn neighborhood. They went to Coney Island. But yeah, they're doing a good job with these courses this time around. The first time around, they were fine. Whoa, that's new. Oh my god, I guess we're on the tracks now. Oh, this is awesome. That's a really great way to modify the level. I love it. I love it. It's even better than Calamari Desert originally was. And we got like real trumpets. Oh my god. Oh, I still didn't get a new capture card. You could probably tell by the frequent stuttering. This is where the fun begins and ends. Great. All right. We have a new player. Do you think they should add Captain Falcon to Mario Kart at this point? I don't think I don't know why I say it sound like this, but I don't think they want to do Nintendo Kart. But the Blue Falcon's already in the game. I think yes. They're not doing anything with Falcon anyway. There's no F-Zero product on the horizon. May as well. P here. Griffin. All right, I'll let you know how accurate New York is. Hey, Dave, can you remind me what that capture card was? After, later on, whenever? The one that you recommended, you and Des? Because, I just forgot. So I haven't played the Mario Kart cell phone game. I think I played it like once, and I don't think I've ever played this course. So we're going through Central Park. I've been under that bridge, that real... There's, is that St. Peter's? What's the name of the cathedral? St. Paul's? I should know this. Where's the Nintendo store? Yo, if the Nintendo store by Rockefeller Plaza is in this... Oh, it's really short. Never mind. Weird that New Dunk isn't in this game. But that was the, I think that was the museum, the Met. I mean, they're doing little New York things. It's still kind of generic city, but I like it. The true test of whether or not it's New York is, are there human-sized rats? And also, how does the smell? Oh, we got a modified course. That's cool. Did you buy all the what is this? It's a chat member talking about Beach Boys. Just casual fan, do you buy all the mythology that has accumulated around the Beach Boys Smile album over the decades, that it would have had a seismic impact a la Sgt. Pepper had it been completed? That's a very good question. I don't think it would have had the same impact as Sgt. Pepper. No. I think it was a good album. Like, even the unfinished one, which I prefer over the one that Brian Wilson finished, I think it's great. I think Good Vibrations is incredible. And it already had a big impact. But I think after Sgt. Pepper did the job. And I think Smile would have been a great album had Brian Wilson completed it. Like a genuinely great album. It might have changed a couple little things, but I don't think it would have had a seismic impact. Ryden, how's your hog? I'm not going to remember that, chat member. I'm not going to remember the name of that capture card right now. Is this Australia? It's the fucking Sydney Opera House. I wasn't even paying attention. But also, chat member, it's impossible to say. Because things were changing so quickly in the 60s. And I don't know for sure. But I actually would say that Pepper is not even my favorite Beatles album. It's maybe the most influential. But I like Revolver and the White Album even more. And as for Beach Boys, yeah, Brian Wilson definitely lost the magic. Whatever Mike Love did to him to make him feel like shit and go off the rails a bit, it's not just Mike Love's fault, it's everything. But whatever happened to Brian Wilson during the Smile sessions, he lost some of his mojo, but there's definitely some good stuff after that. I really like Surf's Up, and I think Friends is, despite it being hippy dippy trippy bullshit album, and very peace and love in a very dated way, I think it's still a really cool album with some good songs on it. It's just easy to listen to, and it sounds nice. But yeah, there's the magic was definitely. This is for like 5 chat members. This whole thing, this diatribe I'm going on right now. Fuck. I'm fine. So yeah, there's good stuff after, but not nearly as good as Pet Sounds and some of the Smile stuff, and even just before Pet Sounds, like some of those singles, especially California Girls. Don't Worry Baby, all that shit. I love all that early Beach Boys stuff. But even so, as much as I love Brian Wilson, I don't think he was on the same level as Beatle. And the Stones definitely weren't. And I love the Stones. That's my personal opinion. That's all. Like, if you take all of the Stones' best material and put it into a double album, you have one of the best double albums of all time. But when it comes to some of the stuff that they did, like, I don't love any of their full albums, like start to finish. I think there's always great stuff and then some mediocre stuff. That's how I feel about the Stones. Are the Beach Boys related to the Island Boys? Yes. Keith Richards, best guitarist though? No. Nope. He is a sloppy motherfucker, and he plays really behind the beat. Well, Ronnie plays ahead of it, or opposite. Like, very, very sloppy guitarist, but I love his guitar playing. Best? No. But really interesting. And one of the best blues players, I think. I love Keith Richards, but yeah, not one of the best. Though if we're saying sloppy guitarist, then Jimmy Page is king sloppy. But his studio work is so good. Like, yeah, to me, he's up there. But anyway, thank you, chat member. You've inspired a classic rock discussion. Got any grandpas in the audience? See, I even love the maps like this. I remember this map. This is the one I threw up on. No, I didn't throw up during this map. Get over here. Damn it, Boomerang. Yeah, this capture card is definitely crusting more than usual. I noticed that during Live Alive. So again, apologies for the small skips in the audio. I'm going to buy that other capture card, and I'm going to just go ahead and say, do not buy Elgato products. Unless you want to get the Steam Deck. Sorry, the Stream Deck. Stream Deck. That's actually pretty good. But their capture devices are El Garbo. Oh! It's definitely not a noise I should be making right now. They've worked for me despite some input shenanigans. All right, fair enough then. I mean, there are people in chat saying that Elgato works for them. That's fine. If it works for you, that's great. But I've also heard a lot of horror stories. Dave Cap, why are you like this? Vinny, did you see the recent Pokemon trailer? I have not. Vinny, I work for Elgato. Do you? Chat member, if that's true, I don't want to disparage your company. They probably don't. I very much want to disparage your company. Okay, so please let me know if you have a product that works, if you really work there. Because if you do, that would be great. John Elgato and I used to call them El Gato. Like I really bit into that T. Save Waluigi Pinball. Save it. Oh, fuck. All right. No, that's fine. If we get it, that's fine. That's a good finale. So I finished the Mission Impossible movies except 2. I need to watch that, but I enjoyed Fallout. Really great action movies. Very, very enjoyable. I'm gonna watch 2. Yeah, there are people that like it. Ninja Hideaway, huh? This is the wrong DLC. That's fine. What do you think of Lord of the Rings? Well, Lord of the Rings, the trilogy, is like my favorite. I would count that trilogy as my second favorite movie of all time. As many of you know. It got so bad on the stream for a while that it was like take a shot every time Vinny mentions Lord of the Rings. The Rings of Power TV show, I have very little interest in. I just don't think it's going to be faithful to Tolkien. I don't think it's going to be particularly great. I think it's going to be elf sex and sick action, bro. I think it's going to be Game of Thrones and not Tolkien. I'm willing to be wrong. I'm willing to admit the show is good if it's good. It's got to be good, though. Show me what $1 billion looks like, Amazon. Can you spend $1 billion on good writing? That's what Amazon wants to do. They want to buy the bullet bill of good writing. They just want to spend as much money as they can and hope that the show is good. And use the bullet bill to make the show a success. I'll tell you what's going to be successful. The massive amount of advertising and marketing. So, I mean, at the very least, everyone's going to know this thing exists. Oh my god, I held on to 4th place. That is a good track. I enjoy that track. What about House of the Dragon? Well, they can't fuck it up any more than they have. I know they want to do, at some point, they would like to do a Jon Snow spin-off. It's like, all right, if you want to give Jon Snow some real closure, that's cool. House of the Dragon is another show I'll watch, but I have almost no interest in. Why is there another me? No, minimal interest and not a ton of faith. But after season 8 and 7 of Game of Thrones, I kind of feel like can't get any worse. Liquid. It's Vinesauce's look-alike. I haven't watched the Stephen Merchant show. I have been watching the Orville, though, and there's actually been some really, really great episodes this season. Some that are kind of just Star Trek retreads. I mean, the whole show is a Star Trek retread, but when it's good, it's good. And sometimes it's really good. I like a nice ice level. But yeah, it's been really good. I've enjoyed the Orville. I haven't finished Strange New Worlds, and I guess that's about it. I mentioned the other day I watched all of Severance. Like when I was sick, I just watched everything that I could. Some of it I don't remember. Honestly, even the Mission Impossible movies started to blend into each other, and I couldn't tell you which scenes were from which movie. Like the big stuff, sure, but I just know which actors were in which. But I watched them too close together, and now I don't know what movie is what. I just know that Henry Cavill's mustache was not fake because they had to CG it out for Superman. And instead of giving him like a fake mustache and shaving it for Superman, they had to spend $80 million to CG his mustache out. God, I love Hollywood. What a cool place that is. How about that Batgirl movie getting just shit canned? It's done. The movie's done. And WB was just like, nah. I feel bad for the people that made the movie, but if they got paid, they got paid. So that's at least some comfort. But imagine, of all places, DC's movies, they've had no problem releasing utter trash. And somehow, this movie gets canceled. What? But the Flash movie's fine. Don't worry about that one. I don't know what's happening. It's just funny. Vinny, talking about TV shows makes you game better. Snowland was nice. Oh, that was a GBA track. Okay. Could have fooled me. Mushroom Gorge. I'm going to do then Sky High Sunday, and then I want to do Waluigi Pinball. Have you watched Nathan Fielder's new show? We're going to find out that Nathan Fielder has been orchestrating like the past 8 years of American politics. We're going to find out that it's all some kind of social experiment that Nathan Fielder has organized for a new show. I guess we're doing Waluigi Pinball. I have no problem with this. This was one of my favorite Mario Kart levels ever, as I'm sure many of you would agree. I've been waiting to see this track in a Mario game since the DS. Which, by the way, the DS Mario Kart was great. I really enjoyed that one. And the single-player missions as well. It had a number of unique things. It had that, like the different carts that you could unlock and use. One was a tank, so that was fun. Yeah, Nathan Fielder's new show is amazing. It's like, yes, give the sociopath a TV show. It's probably better this way. The last episode was kind of really sad, but the fact that Nathan Fielder made that dude wipe some old man's ass, he didn't make him do it. It was just the situation, you know. He could have obviously refused, and then the guy had like an emotional moment, and then he was like, you know what, I think I'm done with Nathan Fielder. It's time for me to stop doing this show. I was just in awe. I was in pain because I was still sick that day. But I was in awe of the sheer insanity. Also, that lady who Nathan is doing the thing, like the house thing with, so that she can experience a baby. Some of the stuff that she says, like, let's put lavender on the child's foot to calm him. I'm watching this, I'm like, oh my fucking God. Even Nathan, on several occasions, there are some reactions to some shit that she's saying that I'm like, oh, that's just him actually really surprised. It has to be. For those that don't know, the show's called The Rehearsal, and he has basically set up fake children that age every... This is in episode 2. This seems to be now the recurring story. They're people's children that he's like borrowing so that people can rehearse for their life. That's why it's called The Rehearsal. So it's like he's giving people the opportunity, sorry Dave, to rehearse for things in their life, whether it be an apology and admitting something to someone, or in this case, this lady wanting to experience what it's like to be a mother without actually having kids. So there's kids that she takes care of, but they age like very rapidly because it's different actors. They can only work 8 hours, and then eventually they like go from like, 4 to 6 years old, then to 8. And it's like every week they age. It's insane. Like I said, they gave a sociopath a TV show and they gave him a budget. You chat, one of my favorite comedy shows of all time is Nathan For You. If you ever find a way to watch that show, or even type Nathan Fielder on YouTube, watch some of the clips. And this show's called The Rehearsal. There are things that are happening in this show. I'm not going to like oversell it because some people might not like it, but there are things that are happening in this show where I watch and I'm like, how did HBO okay this? How did they give this dude the budget? And how is this even being committed to tape? And how bulletproof are the consent forms that Nathan has these people sign? That's my other question.
My name is Nathan Fielder.
Oh shit, fuck. So this is a new level. It's dessert level. Boy, do I like dessert. Fuck. It's also Nathan produced How To with John Wilson, which was my other favorite recent show. So those are show recommendations if you're ever bored as fuck and want to see some bizarre television. Nathan For You, Nathan Fielder's The Rehearsal, or just The Rehearsal, and How To with John Wilson. Those are my 3 recommendations. It's genuinely some of the weirdest TV. And not everyone, like I said, not everyone's going to like it. Not everyone's going to like understand it. Some people might be like, this is too hard to watch because there's a certain level of fucking with people that goes into this. But it's very hard to look away, and it's very interesting. It's like social experiments in many ways. And to think, this all coming from the dude that made Thin Watermelon, the hit video from about 12 years ago. Also, chat, My VOD was muted the other night. 2 nights ago. I played my own music. Redvox, we released 2 new singles, which you can find on Spotify, Bandcamp, YouTube, everywhere else you get your music. And I played them on the stream, and that portion of the VOD got muted. It's like, okay, if the VOD is just gonna get muted, why can't I just play whatever music I want in the interim? Oh, that was not fun. No! All right. Oh, 5th. What do you mean 5th? I'm getting in touch with my distributor to try to get those out of the content claim system, as I always do. Vinny, I don't like your music. I felt this is extremely important to let you know my opinion. I am wounded, chat member. I have been shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give chat members a bad name. I don't mind. It's fine. If you like it, you like it. It's definitely got its fans. Fuck you, chat member. No, I don't mind. However, though, that is an interesting thing that you say, because that is a thing that happens where people will go to a piece of media and inform the person. I'll do one more with this group. And then inform the person, you know, I need to let you know that I think you suck. It does happen quite a bit when you have any kind of creative endeavor that you then put online, which is also, you know, you're making a decision to put your art online. Some people are going to think it's trash. You just have to like keep going. Though sometimes, though, I will take negatives as a means to do better, to like actually strive for better things. Like not just with music, but any kind of, you know, sometimes if like a video or a stream or something kind of sucked George Jetson's fat dick, I may then learn from that and say, okay, well, first of all, is this coming from a real place of criticism, or is this just a cock? All right, so it's a cock. All right, don't worry about it then. But if it feels like, if it resonates in my mind as like, oh, you could do a better job, Vin, then I will try. I think that's the best way to go about it. That, and to get so angry that you punch a hole in your wall. Oh, and also to give up. That's a great way to go about things. I like Mushroom Gorge level. Actually, that's my like singular number one piece of advice is if someone doesn't like any of your creative output, just give up immediately. Nah, don't do that. Because then like you spent like, 10 hours learning how to like play the clarinet, and then you just wasted those 10 hours. Like don't waste the 10 hours. Find a way to channel that 10 hours into rage. That's actually my real advice. That, and also do what Tom Cruise did. Tom Cruise was viewed as an insane person in the mid-2000s because of the way he destroyed that poor couch, and because of some crazy Scientology shit, and because of just lots of bizarre things that he was saying and doing at the time, and weird, stuff, rumors and all kinds of bizarre stuff. And now people are like, really, they respect his work ethic, which truthfully, I don't give a fuck about that dude's private life, other than I hope Scientology is not being spread because it's garbage. But I respect his movies, but do what Tom Cruise did. When people hate you and think you're kind of insane, channel it. Enclose yourself in a cube of piss. And that way people will know that you're crazy, but at least it's on your terms. When you're in that cube of piss, which as we all know is a stunt for Mission Impossible 12, piss. That's a stunt that people are going to be talking about, and they're going to be thinking about. And when they see that put to screen, they're going to be like, wow, that dude's insane. He controls the conversation now because he's in the cube of piss. Break your leg, break your ankle for a movie. Climb on the side of the tallest building in the world. Ride on the side of a plane. And now people don't talk about all the harmful things that Scientology has done. Now they talk about Tom Cruise being willfully insane and making really good movies. Vinny, this is terrible advice. Wait a minute. You're telling me that enclosing yourself in a cube of piss for others' entertainment is bad advice? Well, I'd argue if you're going to a haha funny speen streamer for life advice, someone who can barely keep his own life in order, you're probably barking up the wrong tree, my friends. No, this dude probably has the answer. Yeah, no, he's probably got his shit together. When we were in Nirvana, I was watching Vinesauce a lot. So we're doing this level again. Coconut Mall has working cars now. I'd like to go to Coconut Mall, perhaps. Mission Impossible 13 is going to be Tom Cruise completing Halo 2 with all the skulls on the hardest difficulty. Oh wait, someone already did that. Never mind. Oh, I understand what glitching is now, by the way. I finally get it. Jeff showed me some fucking dumb video. So we were talking about Lego the other day, and Galador came up, which was Lego's attempt to start like a franchise. So it's going to be like video games, a TV show, and basically like no more of those kiddie like Lego bricks that people like so much. This dude is badass, and you can switch his arms for monster arms, and you can also it's called glitching. It's like jelking, but you can do it safely. You mean Bionicle? No, before that. Jeff, can you link the video in chat? It's called Galador. It was before Bionicle. Wait, it was after? So wait, they had Bionicle, which was a success, and then they did Galador? Thank you. Jeff posted it in chat. Check out Vigibums. Oh, it was during. It was same time. This thing nearly bankrupt Lego, apparently. But they weren't, like, so basically it was like not bricks, sorry, or blocks. It was, figures that, like weird alien dudes that you could switch their arms out and create like homunculi. Watch the video Jeff posted, it's amazing. But the, what they called the act of switching the arms and legs was glitching, which does sound like some way that you could get high by shoving something up your asshole. So, bravo, Lego, you did it. The show was canceled after one season. The video game, one of the video games was just canceled, never came out. It came out like years later, just as shovelware or whatever. The toys were a failure. Yeah, they experimented a lot in the early 2000s. I do appreciate that they wanted to change some stuff and try some different things. But man, what Lego's doing these days is incredible. They are on top of their game. That Lego Van Gogh set is unbelievable. I didn't get it. The Lego Pyramid is amazing. I didn't get it. I got the New York postcard, like I said. I love that. But the builds are intricate. I watched a video on that $400 Lego castle for the anniversary, and the amount of like little features, including a bathroom with a brown frog at the bottom of it. That's a long story. I'm not going to tell you about the secret of the brown frog, but that castle is absolutely insane. Oh, look, they do move. They spin. It was appropriate. And yeah, no, the castle's incredible. The way you build it too, like some of the way that the stuff intersects with each other and hinges and like is on an angle, it's next level shit. They are really just going into this intricate, like it's still accessible to make this shit, but the detail and the sheer amount of like things. The only problem is they just increased their prices. Hello, Virus. But yeah, they're incredible. Lego is incredible, and you don't really need the gimmick stuff. I was never into Bionicle or anything. I had a whole like 20-year period where I gave no fucks about Lego. After that being one of my favorite things growing up, and then kind of coming back to them with the Yellow Submarine and then the Lego NES, and seeing how far they've come. And how like intricate and detailed and just high quality these sets are. I gotta say they are fucking amazing. I'm really impressed with what they're doing at the moment. And it doesn't really need to be anything too fancy. Doesn't need to be anything different than they've done for years. Same bricks, brown or whatever. Lego are for autistic people, which is why I was a huge fan as a chat member. I think that's great, chat member, but Lego, I think, is just for everyone, dude. I think Lego is for everyone. I think some people get more out of it than others. That's just my guess, but you know, building stuff is fun. That's why Minecraft was so fucking successful. And Terraria, like people like to create, and being able to have like a simple kind of scheme of building blocks that all are generally the same size and fit together. I think it's awesome. I think that stuff is very addictive once you get into it. Lego body mods are becoming a thing now. Wait, are people glitching in real life now? You're a mean one, Mr. Glinch. You really are a twat. You have sitted on your own ball. Oh, shit! So I found out that my Meet George Jetson, see his fat cock. Like, people really like that. So thank you for telling me what kind of content you like from me. I'll be talking about Fred Flintstone's massive chode over the next couple weeks. Crunchy. Crack the audio. Ah, I knew it was going to happen eventually. No triple banana. No triple banana, please. No bronze this time. Okay. Maybe I'll jump back in here, but first I want to go back. I want to do the tournament for people who want to do that. Good gaming. Thank you for joining, everybody. Now, if random chat wants to do some tournament stuff, join Lightning Slop 3132-8516-3563. Vinny, I'm banned from Nintendo Online. Oh. Oh, by the way. The other day while I was streaming, there was someone who mentioned that they had a friend who would eat Christmas ornaments because they liked the texture.
This is illegal, you know.
Well, they provided some proof. I don't know how much proof it is, mind you, but basically that clip got a lot of views, and then that person sent me through the email contact form the person who ate the ornaments talking about them eating the ornaments. Now, this could still be a lie. It could still just be an invention of, you know, because even if the person said and signed a form and was like, oh yeah, I ate ornaments, it's like, dog, you could also be lying because it's funny. However, I'm going to choose to believe all this nonsense because it's funny. And because it's horrifying. So let me just give a quick disclaimer. Otherwise I wouldn't be a responsible streamer. Please do not eat Christmas ornaments because you like the texture. Also, Mario 65 is not real and will never be real. Mom! This guy was talking about glinching and eating Christmas ornaments, and I kind of wanted to try some. You know what? On second thought, fuck Mushroom Gorge. It's so easy to not hit the mushrooms. Chat, also by now, today Johnny was actually supposed to upload Cult of the Lamb Part 1 because the embargo was up today for the preview, and Johnny forgot. That's okay, Johnny. We still love you. It's fine. But you got Team Fortress 2 instead, which there will be another Team Fortress 2 because I'd like to actually, do a group. Yeah, on the Full Sauce channel, I played TF2. It's on there. I sucked, but I had fun. That said, Cult of the Lamb Part 1, and today I recorded Part 2. And now I have maybe 5 hours in Cult of the Lamb total. I'm going to tell you, though, with those 5 hours, I really, really like it. And the cult and town management stuff, I like way more than I expected. Like, the combat's good. There's an Isaac-ness to the game, and a Hades. There's like a Hades feel to it as well. But I actually ended up enjoying the further I got into the cult management stuff of like building up your town. And this isn't the demo. This is the preview version, which has up to the second boss. So you have access to most stuff. But, are there any closer game comparisons? A little Harvest Moon, a little Animal Crossing, a little Rim World, and then you have on the other side of that, like Hades and Isaac. And it works together kind of nicely, weirdly. Like when I'm out adventuring, I'm excited to find stuff from my town, and when I'm in my town, I'm excited to get stuff for adventuring. I think some people will like one aspect more than the other, but I weirdly enjoyed both, and I expected to enjoy the management less. And there's mini games too. So yeah, good game. Looking forward to streaming it at some point next week. Try to get those parts. Johnny, whatever I upload, if you're watching, do Cult of the Lamb Part 1 and 2 next, like in succession. That way I can stream it next week. Not like both at the same time. No. That's my way of taking a little break. So I can have my multiple uploads ready to go. Crust it up. Remember in Full House, the dude that went, cut it out. Dave Coulier. Remember him? No? All right. Coulier? Coulier means butthole in French, I think. Shit. I like when someone else gets a blue shell. I don't like when I get one. Also, I'm gonna try something to try to fix this audio because it's getting worse. I don't know if it will, but I'm gonna try something. So I don't think I can increase the buffer. No, this does not have that. I'm going to close out of AMA Rec, and I'm going to just play the audio from XSplit and see. There's a delay, but it won't crackle as much. Don't mind me, just trying some stuff. Audio output. Vinny, when will you be playing TF2 again? I don't know. A week or two? Vin, you know the crackles are local only, right? Chat members, do you hear them? Like when, not crackles, but like where it just cuts out? Sometimes. Not crackles, it just cuts out for like a split second multiple times. I see yes and no's in chat. All right, never mind, whatever. All right, well, the audio should be good now, but there's going to be a slight delay. Okay. Good. But yeah, in TF2, I enjoyed it, but I also have a hard time finding the class I'm comfortable playing. And I'd like to unlock more items and more weapons and, you know, find out if there's anything that I'm missing. But I think I enjoyed Open Fortress a little bit more, just returning, because it was easier to just pick up and play. Whereas TF2, the meta of playing that game is tough because you also kind of have to coordinate with your team. I feel like that's a better game for when you have a group of people that are going to play it well and you're going to communicate with them, as opposed to just joining a lobby. Like Counter-Strike is the same thing. I have so much more fun in CSGO when I have a team of people and we all give a shit and we're communicating and trying to work things through. Whereas like an arena shooter, I have a lot more fun just fucking around. But even so, playing Team Fortress Classic for years, I ended up getting really into the way that game played. And then when TF2 came around, I enjoyed it, but maybe just not as much. It's hard to explain. Though I can't deny that the charm of TF2 is still amazing. I love those characters. I love the theme. Pretty good TF2 YouTuber called Germa985. He's small time, but he's got some good advice for the game. Germer? Like worm? I've run out of commentary chat, sorry. TF2 economy has been fucked beyond belief, so everyone, you can have every weapon for 20 cents each. Oh. Is that true? Not each, all? So wait, you can get all weapons for 20 cents? $2 to 4 cents, 2 to 3 cents each. All right. But what if I want a mushroom hat? You know, you want to hear something funny? I would... Okay, in my mind, that sounds great, but it wanted me to enable Steam Overlay, and now I'm calculating in my mind if spending the 20 cents or so, or say 60 cents or whatever it would be, is worth going into the options and enabling Steam Overlay for. $4. Well, I already have a bunch of the weapons. I pretty much got all the first wave stuff whenever the videos came out for each class. Because every time that would happen, I would play the game for like a week straight. Whoa! Cool nightmare that's happening right now. Give him the old Mario Kart clusterfuck. What manner of lag was that? At least it looked like lag. It might have been just regular Mario Kart. Thank you, Bullet. Thank you, Bullet. I needed more Bullet. Get out of here, Link. Wrong game. You're not even in the right game. Sure, I'm enjoying this tournament. Yes. Boing.
Say goodbye.
There was a yawn. Real yawn, by the way. Is the plural of MILF MILVs? Have we figured this out yet? Lego MILF set. You can glinch with your MILVs. Oh boy, this level. That rain looks really good in motion, like the water effect. But when you just stare to the right at the water in a repeating pattern of like 4 frames, it's like, God damn it, stop this. Stop ruining the illusion. Oh God, Neo Bowser, please. This is a fun one on 200cc. Thank you, Bullet. I can't believe this bullet saved my life. And then I just squandogged it. Chat, I don't want to ruin this. I see that Squandog emote, which I love. Chat, do you know I invented Squandog? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike. If you're watching, if you're not watching, I appreciate that Mike took one of my stupid things and turned it into an emote, but it's true, Mike. Joke thief, Mike. No, he can have it, because I would have never turned it into an emote. I love it. The only reason, I think it was because I said, I was thinking about the movie Slumdog Millionaire, and I said Squandog Millionaire, and then it became a thing, and Mike liked it. And so now we have an emote. Wow, still 8th place, even with a bullet. Yeah, feud started. God damn it. Like how you stole Desert's fart. I don't know if I stole that. The internet, that's kind of like public domain at this point. You know what I mean? However, do you know about fart with reverse? Because that might be mine. Desert owns the fart. Oh, Desert made that. Des, what did you eat before you made that? Jesus. I did that years before you, says Des. All right. Well, then explain in the Mario World show, when the spikes come down, when Mario and Luigi are going through the castle, why is it that there's a fart? It's mine now, Desert. Sorry. Check this one out. Reverse and forward.
Anal sphincter.
Wrong button. Sorry. I own the fart. I own Squandog too. I own this. I made this. Smiley face. I want royalties. I invented memes. I bet you ain't never heard the funny word speen before I did it. Man, I'm hilarious. I just repurpose other people's jokes. I guess technically, unless you're actually inventing this stuff, a lot of us streamers are just tastemakers. Like, I'm not that funny. I bet there are people that are going to be like, Kappa, no, really? But I have found funny things that I have incorporated into my repertoire. And when you combine enough stuff that you stole from the internet, you can appear to be pretty fucking funny. I'll make a new fart right now, okay? Copyright Vinny stream 2023, whatever year this is. I'll make one right now. Don't even tempt me, bro, because I will. I'll make a new one. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some White Castle. I also may make another product if I do that. Now that is fecal hilarity. You see what I did there? I subverted expectations because hilarious doesn't start with an F. Normally you want to do fecal plus another word that starts with F, like fecal familiarity, fecal funny. I'm violating Joel's copyright. I'm violating the fecal policy. Just like I violated the gasm policy. Vinny, you deserve that 10th place. I was doing so much better when I was talking about TV shows. All right. Yo, I'm leaving this tournament. You guys have fun. It fucking sucks. I can't win. I'm just going to make another friend room. I know I'm a coward. I rage quitted. I've sitted on my own balls, Mr. Grinch.
Heat-seeking moisture missile.
I don't think anyone else is playing Mario Kart anymore. Just crime. Okay, there's people playing Mario Kart. Dead game. Yeah. I don't see you as online. Oh. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out, that ILM documentary was awesome. That got me through the first part of me being sick. It's just called Light and Magic, I guess. And it is about how ILM started with George Lucas. It made me respect George Lucas as a visionary for like special effects quite a bit. But also just the amount of work that goes into creating these things. We'll do a couple more races. I want to do the DLC levels again because in the tournament you don't even get to choose. Small-faced gremlin. The prequels had too much CGI in quotes. Well, the problem is it was at a weird time for CG, where in Attack of the Clones in particular, even more so than episode 1, some of that stuff looks so fucking fake. It looks so like plasticky, but he wanted to push technology forward, and I think he succeeded in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. But regardless, like just what ILM was able to accomplish and how it innovated over the years, like most of it I had known about and seen in various forms, but like the stuff I hadn't was really fascinating. And also the Jurassic Park stuff is always interesting to me. But like the Marvel movies, they do not take care of their special effects people, Disney. Like, and it's starting to look cheaper, even though everything looks amazing because we have amazing CG technology these days. I feel like a lot of the newer stuff is looking cheaper and cheaper. And the way they're treating the special effects houses are just getting worse and worse. That's Disney, all right. And here I am thinking about becoming a Disney adult. And then I think about this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pass on being a Disney adult. They're real jerks. What is a Disney adult? Chat member, have you ever stared into the abyss? Yeah, miss items. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, tournament goers. I just, I was just doing miserably. And it was a huge clusterfuck at all times. And I wasn't being able to choose the DLC levels. Now I'm happy. I'm winning. Fuck. Vinny, I'm a Disney adult and I hate other Disney adults. Brave of you to admit that in a public chat room. I mean, I like things that Disney has produced. I wouldn't consider myself a Disney. I guess the Disney adult is... Oh, there's Desert. Sorry, Desert, I stole your fart. Nah, I'll make a new one for you, bro. It'll be my special gift. I'll gift it to you. NFT farts. We can start a company. Holy shit. Non-fartable tokens. Yo. No, a Disney adult, I think, the definition, let me know if I'm off base, is one that is like, they collect all the limited edition stuff, like the timed exclusives. They go to Disney World every year. They wear the mouse hat. Like, really into Disney stuff. I don't know if there's much more than that. I don't really know. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe to be a Disney adult, you also have to cringe. I don't know how this works. I've heard the term Disney adult more times than I'd like to admit, and have said it tonight more times than I ever have in my life. And something about it makes me irrationally angry. So I'm trying to figure out what that means myself. But hey, listen, it's not like they have the money to pay their animators properly, you know what I mean? Give them some slack. It's just Disney, the largest multimedia conglomerate on the planet. I do like these new courses. I still kind of wish that we had a Mario Kart 9, just because I would love to see new ways to, you know, customize karts and new items. Like, I don't even know what items one could add to this game, but I guess the game still looks and plays really nice, so I get why they did this. This is a good alternative, and it's cheaper than buying a full new game. And it is like one of the highest selling games on Switch, and by extension of all time or something. So again, this is a very, very smart decision of Nintendo to do this. But I do hope that in a couple years, like Switch 2, we get a new Mario Kart, because I want to see, I don't know, I kind of want to see new things. But that's, I guess, the problem with Smash and this is, like, when you have a game with everything in it, where do you go from there? Ah, shit. Vinny is becoming a Nintendo adult. Oh no! Oh no! I've been one my whole life, chat. Hang on, I'll be right back. I need something to drink. That said, as much as I love their games, I won't make excuses for their horrible business decisions when they make them, and they make them a lot. I've been, at the very least, I've been pretty critical about a lot of shit that they do. And I could go on a tirade. They are far from perfect. They just make good games. And I didn't watch Disney stuff as a kid. However, I played tons of Nintendo. So they got me. They got me by the balls, these motherfuckers. Did you see what Luigi just did to me? Oh my god. I saw people complaining online about the way Waluigi looks on the board because he's not like a 3D model. And yes, that is a shame that he's not a full 3D model, but I think it kind of fits the theme a little bit better that he's like a cutout. That said, it would have been nice to have a towering giant Waluigi looming over us. Some would say Waluigi already looms over us. Sorry about that, crime. Green turtle person picks on children in this here Nintendo video game. deranged turtle person. Which is just Dana Carvey in Master of Disguise. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck! That is fun! Oh. Turtle Club 911. Jesus Christ. Get some Mario Kart. Mario Circuit. Yeah. Would you consider streaming the DLC for Resident Evil Village? Yes. As long as I don't have to spend 20 hours grinding to get to the HR proper in order to do so, then yeah. I would have loved to have played more Monster Hunter. But at this point, I'm only HR 2. And I just gave up. I would have enjoyed it, but my Monster Hunter days are over until next Monster Hunter, I think. Or maybe one day I'll just get bored and come back to it. Also, sorry everybody that left this group and then came back. But yeah, I'll play the Resident Evil 8 DLC if it's any good, and it probably will be. Love this music. Though again, weirdly I have associations with vomit. Like this is not the vomit level, but hearing this music brings me back to when I puked on the floor. It's like Turtle Club at 9/11. Every time I think of the Turtle Club, starring Dana Carvey, I can't help but think of the moment of silence that they had while Dana Carvey was in full turtle costume. Like that's it. The association is too strong. And by extension, turtles. Isn't it weird how the fucking human mind works? Just these stupid things that infiltrate our neural pathways. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm weird that I think of 9/11 when I think of the Turtle Club. Yeah, it's probably just me. Do they make pills for that? Which pill do you take to forget that the Turtle Club movie ever happened? That is what I'm talking about, my brethren. That is what is up. Finally, I had a reverse. Instead of 2nd to 10th, I went from like 12th to fucking 2nd. Can you vomit now to celebrate this win? Just gonna puke a little bit. Like a celebratory vom. frantic items. Valheim Season 2 when? 2 years from now. Someone said never, hopefully. What did Valheim do to you? Damn. It's been updated a bit. Yeah, a little bit, but not enough. I would like to do more Valheim, but when they... I mean, the game's not done, obviously, but when they add enough content, that's worth going back to see. Which I think probably, at the rate they develop, is 2 years. I'm fine with them taking their time. Next season of Minecraft? No. Yeah, the launch version of Valheim had a lot. Like, it was very well advanced. I wasn't interested in Minecraft Season 2. I think I enjoyed playing it and seeing some of the new stuff. That should have been like 2 streams. It was fun to like see a world that everyone was creating and like go back to it and see the towers and stuff. But yeah, my heart wasn't in it. I think I hate to say this, but Minecraft for me is like a once a decade game. So next Minecraft, I'll be 46 or so. That'll be real cool. I'll be sure to tell lots of people that I'm 46 years old and playing Minecraft. I'm a Minecraft adult. But no, yeah, it just certain things I thought I was ready to play, like even RimWorld. I enjoyed RimWorld. I liked doing Season 2. I think I had too many mods, and truthfully, it kind of diminished some of the fun for me a little bit. Fuck. But even then, I mean, obviously the timing was not great, but even without that, like, the first initial experience of RimWorld was so fucking good that maybe it was just too soon and I needed to spend like another year or 2 away from it before I could really, really invest myself in it and it didn't feel samey. Because the sense of discovery you can only really have once, unless you're me, in which case you forget everything. But it was definitely enjoyable, and RimWorld is probably one of the best games on Steam. There's actually another Rim-like. It takes place in like Scotland, and you play as like medieval fuckers. Forget the name of it. Clan folk. There you go. Inscription roguelike expansion. I'll probably try at some point for fun. But I'd also like to do, maybe I'll wait for that to get further developed. Too many games to play. And there's lots of like ROM hacks and interesting stuff that I could also play. There's classic games I've missed. There's classic games I'd love to revisit. There's new stuff that's good. There's updates to games that I love. I mean, there's just too much. It's just too much to keep up with. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that falls by the wayside. Did you ever finish the Outer Wilds DLC? I did, and I loved it. Pokemon. I might check out the Pokemon games this year. I really love the catching mechanics. I didn't see the videos of what is happening. So I know that the games are still getting complaints for how they look. It's always going to happen. I mean, I loved the way Arceus played, but yeah, some of it looked like hot garbage. It's sadly to be expected, but there is a chance that I'll play them, and I'm going to wait and see, like I did with Arceus, and if they seem like they're going to be fun and cool, I might check them out. Because Arceus was a huge surprise. I got very addicted to that game, and then Elden Ring came out, and I was like, goodbye, Arceus. But it was good while it lasted, and I know there's people still mad at me that I didn't play further, and I missed a lot of content, but I got my gameplay fill of it. Like, I enjoyed the game fully, and I know that I missed story and other Pokemons and stuff, and that's great. I'm sure it's fun for a lot of people, but I got the exact amount of time out of it that I wanted to, just as it was getting old. And that's the kind of gamer I am. You know, I don't go too hard when it comes to completionist stuff, and I also sometimes lose interest in a game halfway through. I can't help it. Other stuff comes out. As a streamer, it's my job to play video games. And so I get burnt out on games, and I have to keep rotating and finding stuff to keep my attention. That said, I think it's kind of too soon for a new Pokemon game, because we just had one. But if it's good, I'll check it out maybe. Vinny doesn't have time to play Chrono Trigger yearly. Honestly, I haven't. I would love to, because that is my favorite game and I get a lot of good feelings out of it. But I can't at the moment, because there's just so much other stuff. I think lately I've been playing Chrono Trigger once every 4 years, every 5. But for a while before, well, the beginning of me streaming and before I was a streamer, I literally played Chrono Trigger every year. And one of the reasons for that is because it's only like 20 hours or so. And as a result, I was able to enjoy. I mean, that's still a lot, but for your favorite game of all time, it's doable for once a year. How do you play Chrono Trigger? I played the SNES version, but I think the PC version is good now, from what I understand. And I think also there's ways to mod it so that any of the stuff that maybe isn't great, you can, you know, fix it up. And yeah, the DS version is good. There's a couple translation things in the DS version I don't like, but other than that, I think it's phenomenal. I think they did a really good job with it. I just have a lot of nostalgia for the SNES version. And the fact that Magus is called a Fiend Lord is always going to be funny to me. Like, I didn't grow up calling Magus the Fiend Lord, but hey. That, and also, as much as I love playing video games, and I do play a lot of games when I'm not streaming, like Into the Breach, you know, Slay the Spire, shit like that. Like, I'll definitely play stuff that isn't overly story-oriented, and even sometimes story games. But as much as I love games being my favorite hobby, as someone that plays them for a living, I also have other things that I need to engage in my life. Like, if I didn't have music as well as games, one would become boring over the other. If it was just music, that would be too samey for me as well. If it was just games, same thing. So I'm glad I have both of those. And then other stuff too, like movies. I like to, you know, ride a bike now, go for lots of walks, explore, go for random exploration excursions. Duck adult. Yeah, I still like those motherfucking ducks. The problem is this time of year they don't want to hang out. This time of year they're off on their scummy little island. Yeah, I definitely need variety, and I can't stay home all the time, and I can't play games all the time. I need to mix it up a little bit. But I also couldn't be an outdoor exploration type. If that was all I had, I would get bored of that very, very quickly. I need a balance. I need a balance. Is Staten Island big enough for you to still discover new things? It is, yeah. It actually is. Especially getting a bike with all the bike paths, I've learned all kinds of new places. And I also, considering I live near New Jersey and Brooklyn and Manhattan as well, it's not too difficult to get to other locations. Taking the variety streamer a little too seriously. Well, the question is, that's actually kind of funny. All right, but picture it this way. Twitch didn't one day offer me the gig. Mr. Vinesauce, would you like to become a variety streamer? I just became one because I like doing that. Paging Mr. Herman. I mean, Mr. Sauce. Paging Mr. Sauce. Oh, I also like getting mad on the internet. That's another hobby. Love to read things on social media or articles designed to stoke anger. So I can hate people I didn't even know existed the day before. Love that. My hunger is max. I actually try to avoid that as much as possible, but sometimes you can't help it. In this TikToking world that we live in these days, it just, you know, it almost seems like things are designed to make you miserable. It's like, can we stop this? I don't want to be miserable anymore. I don't want to be angry. Sure, I don't agree with a lot of things, but I'm just sick of like holding hate in your heart. It's like a poison. It's like joining the fucking turtle club. Like I don't want to be a part of the turtle club. Just it gets tiring. It really just starts to sap the life force and fun out of you. Take fourth place. Vinny, you sound like a Kingdom Hearts character. Yeah, that's me. Hey, isn't Twitter the dark part of humanity's heart? All right, Lakitu, thank you for the pity clapping. I think I'm done playing Mario Kart tonight. Here's my summation. First of all, thank you everyone that joined. Thank you friends and friends of friends here, the Joker. Mods that joined, appreciate it. thank you to those that were in the tournament as well. Sorry I didn't play more of that. Definitely good games. I did better in some ways than usual and worse as usual as well. I will also say that these new levels are good. They're good levels. I think I like Pack 2 better than Pack 1. And I also would say that some of the level choices like Calamari and Waluigi Pinball were well made remakes. Glad to have them. The new level's cool. The levels look better visually, I think. And I'm happy with these levels. So I'm excited for the next pack, whenever that may be. So good job, Nintendo. You earned my money, I think. And hopefully the next set of levels also is good. All right, chat, we're going to take a quick break. And I'll be back with the cat game because I would like to finish this game. And I feel like I'm getting kind of close to the end of the game. That way, next week, I can just do a bunch of Live Alive. So stick around for cat game in just a little bit. You know, chat, Twitch really, they really have, unfortunately, and not even really Twitch's fault, but like the RIAA, the Recording Industry of America, the fucking music company have really pissed me off because, you know, gosh darn it, I like playing the music that I enjoy. And I hear that Jerma just stopped caring and he just is like, fuck it. So, you know, there's a part of me that just thinks to myself, well, why not just do that and see what happens? If my own music got muted and people can claim Donkey Kong Country songs as being their own, which, by the way, is true. You can't win because I played a Donkey Kong Country song 2 weeks ago or so. Was it 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks, whenever. And it got claimed and muted on my Twitch stream on the Twitch VOD because some dude rapped over it, uploaded it to YouTube, and put it in the content claim system. Had like 60 views. That person was able to game the system and get my music claimed. If that is the case, even for video game music, and it's been happening more and more, then yeah, I don't know how I feel about trying to be as perfect as possible when that can happen. So I'm going to play a song. It's called The Fun Machine Took a Shit and Died. And enjoy. I'll be right back.